Many people aim to live the perfect life. They want to achieve success, maintain balance, and avoid mistakes. However, perfection is often unrealistic. Living better does not mean living perfectly. It means making small improvements over time. Even small and positive changes can create meaningful results. For example, sleeping slightly earlier or reducing daily stress may seem simple, but these habits improve overall well-being. Consistency matters more than intensity. While it is important to have goals, it is also important to accept imperfection. Nobody performs at the best all the time. Personally, I have learned that progress is more sustainable than perfection. When I focus on being slightly better each day, I feel less pressure and more satisfaction. In the end, a better life is built through realistic effort, not unrealistic expectations. In many cultures, young people grow up with clear expectations from their families and society. They are expected to study hard, choose stable careers, and achieve success at a certain age. While these expectations often come from love or concern, they can also create pressure. On the one hand, expectation can be helpful. They give young people direction and motivation. For example, parents who encourage their children to work hard may help them build discipline and responsibility. On the other hand, unrealistic expectation may lead to stress and self-doubt. When young people feel that they must meet certain standards to be accepted, they may lose confidence. Instead of focusing on personal growth, they focus on avoiding disappointment. In my opinion, expectation should guide, not control. Families and society should support young people in discovering their strength instead of forcing them into fixed paths. Healthy expectations encourage growth, but excessive pressure can limit it. In today's fast-paced world, many people struggle to balance work and personal life. Technology allows us to stay connected at all times, which makes it difficult to truly rest. Some people believe that working long hours lead to greater success. They argue that dedication and sacrifice are necessary in a competitive environment. Indeed, hard work is often important for career development. However, working without limits could lead to burnout. When people ignore their physical and mental health, their performance usually decreases over time. In the long term, constant stress may reduce both productivity and happiness. A balanced life does not mean avoiding responsibilities. It means managing time wisely and setting clear boundaries. By protecting time for rest and personal relationships, individuals can maintain sustainable success rather than temporary achievements. Failure is often seen as something negative in education. Students who receive low grades may feel embarrassed or discouraged. As a result, many schools focus strongly on avoiding mistakes. Some people argue that strict evaluation motivates students to perform better. They believe that pressure prepares students for real-life challenges. In certain situations, clear standards can indeed encourage effort. However, an education system that punishes failure too harshly may discourage creativity. When students are afraid of making mistakes, they may avoid taking risks or explore new ideas. This fear could limit deep learning. In my view, failure should be treated as part of a learning process. Instead of asking only what went wrong, teachers and students should ask what can be improved. When failure is seen as feedback rather than shame, education becomes more meaningful and effective. Social media has become a central part of modern life. People share achievement, travel experiences, and carefully selected moments. While this could be inspiring, it may also create unrealistic standards. Many users compare their daily life with the highlight they see online. This comparison often leads to dissatisfaction and self-doubt. People may forget that social media usually shows only the best moment. On the positive side, social media can connect people and provide useful information. It can also offer motivation and creative ideas. However, its impact depends largely on how it is used. A healthier approach is to use social media consciously. Instead of comparing constantly, users can focus on learning or connecting meaningfully. By limiting comparison and increasing awareness, individuals can protect their mental well being in a digital world.